There are hidden truths about your bloodline, your identity, and your destiny that have been kept from you. Secrets buried so deep that even the most powerful forces believed they'd been erased forever. But they didn't succeed. A sealed envelope with your name on it was found, a crest older than any nation, inscribed with your family's name written in golden ink. When they spoke your name aloud, the room fell into stunned silence. You, chosen one, are the heir to a royal lineage, a bloodline of power, purpose, and divine favor. But here's the shocking truth. Your legacy was stolen, betrayed, scattered. For years, you've been kept in the shadows, hidden to protect the light within you. But now, the light is rising, and they know the ones who smiled at you while hiding the truth. They've been warned to stay silent. But heaven is speaking now. This is your moment of awakening. You are not just anyone. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. You are extraordinary. Your destiny was written in the stars, and now it's calling you to step forward. This is the hour when your royal lineage will be unveiled. Stay with me. Don't leave yet. The best is yet to come. There is a prophetic word waiting for you, and a powerful prayer that will seal your destiny. Right now, I challenge you. Comment 777 below if you're ready to step into your true identity. This isn't just about watching, it's about awakening. Follow this channel, and together we will explore the divine purpose waiting for you. Thank you for being here. This journey isn't a solo one. We are all part of something much bigger, a community of souls, awakening to the truth of who we are. You are not alone. This is the beginning of your divine awakening. So, I leave you with this question. What is God calling you to remember right now about your royal lineage and divine destiny? God's chosen ones, unveiling the hidden truth of your royal lineage. As you step into this divine truth, I invite you to declare your readiness to embrace the full inheritance that God has for you. Type Amen in the comments below as a bold sign that you are ready to step into your God-given destiny, that you are prepared to awaken to the truth that has been waiting for you. This is not just a passing moment, it is a pivotal moment that marks the beginning of your transformation. Stay with me until the end, because I will close this message with a powerful prayer that will break the chains and unlock what has been hidden for generations. This prayer is not meant to stir anxiety, but to anchor you in the truth of who you are and whose you are. What heaven guards, no hand can erase. Your time has come. The truth has risen, and the kingdom is calling you home. Be still, and remember that your name is safe in the one who called you. Have you been feeling an unease in your sleep lately? It's not just restlessness, it's the stirring of something much deeper. Visions that flash like broken film reels, scenes you've never seen, places you've never been, faces that are unfamiliar, yet strangely familiar. Symbols, like fingerprints on glass, appear in your dreams. These are not hallucinations or fantasies. These are echoes, fragments of a memory returning to you, not from a dream, but from your forgotten lineage. A truth that has been buried for generations is aligning with you now. It is not by chance, not by accident. It's because the world is trembling in need of the one who was promised, and the rightful heir must awaken. You, chosen one, have been hidden for a reason, and that reason is coming to light now. Your name, your true name, has resurfaced among ancient records written in ink that refuse to fade. It stands as a testament to your divine heritage. In Jeremiah 29:11 it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." This promise is being fulfilled in your life now. You were never lost, you were simply hidden, concealed by divine instruction and shielded from betrayal until the appointed hour. And that hour, dear one, is now. What if the dreams, the visions, and the inexplicable signs you've been noticing, like repeating numbers, strange symbols, or fragments of languages, are not coincidences? What if these are divine whispers, guiding you back to what was stolen from your bloodline, back to your original name, back to your true identity? How would your life change if you believed that these signs are not random, but a part of the divine plan unfolding before your eyes? You are being called to pay attention. Keep a record of what you see, hear, and feel. Show heaven that you are listening. When you seek, you will find. When you knock, the door will open. Matthew 7:7. The Spirit is speaking, but not in chaos. God's voice often comes in patterns, in quiet moments, in gentle nudges. Trust that what you are feeling, what you are seeing, is no coincidence. Your enemies are already starting to feel it. Their tone has changed. Their smiles have grown thinner. They don't know why, but they are unsettled in your presence. This shift you are feeling is not just external, it's internal. Your atmosphere has changed. Your frequency is no longer silent. It vibrates with truth. And truth, real truth, cannot be hidden. It must rise. Your energy, your presence, has become a force that cannot be ignored. Do you feel it? Do you feel the shift in the air, the change in your spirit? The documents are resurfacing. Names once struck from the record are now being reprinted in bold. Old insignias are resurfacing, emblems that once marked divine inheritance. These are not accidents. These are pieces of a map guiding you back to your original name, to the truth of who you are. The name that was written in heaven before time began. That name carries weight. It is wrapped in spiritual authority, divine protection, and generational healing. In Revelation 2:17, it says, "Whoever has ears, let them hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To the one who is victorious, I will give some of the hidden manna. I will also give that person a white stone with a new name written on it, known only to the one who receives it." The time has come for you to claim your new name, the one written in heaven before time began. It is your divine inheritance, and it is now being unlocked. Do you recognize the significance of your name? What would it mean to you if you truly understood the weight, the power, and the authority that your name carries in the heavenly realms? What if this name was a key to unlocking your divine destiny? The tall man's arrival is not just a physical presence, it is the unveiling of your spiritual heritage. He carries the truth that has been hidden for generations. And now, as you step into this divine revelation, you must prepare to receive what has been guarded for you. This is not about fear. It is about awakening to the truth of your identity, to the purpose that has been reserved for you. Long ago, a lawyer tried to contact you, a man of conscience, part of a hidden meeting. He wrote a letter intended for your hands, but it was intercepted. He disappeared, yet his assistant, burdened with the truth, leaked a portion of the transcript. In that document, your name appeared 3 times. That document is now protected. Heaven is guarding it, ensuring that nothing will stand in the way of your awakening. You have been called. Your time has come. Within 7 nights, a clue will reach you. It may not come with thunder, but it will come with power. A song lyric, a conversation, a name in passing, a scent on the wind. And when it comes, you will feel it. Your pulse will quicken. That moment will be your unlocking moment. It will be the point where your divine lineage begins to rise from the ashes. This message is not here to stir fear. It is here to awaken memory. It is here to remind you of who you were before the world tried to bury you beneath doubt. Every heartbreak, every delay, every lonely night was training. You were being trained for royalty, born into disguise. They called you ordinary, but heaven has always called you chosen. Now, as you step into this revelation, I ask you again, are you ready to receive the truth that has been hidden for so long? Will you embrace the divine inheritance that has always been yours? This is your moment. Your time has come. The tall man is here to awaken the royal lineage within you. The archangel assigned to your protection has moved in silence for years, a divine guardian whose presence has remained hidden from your eyes. Yet, every time darkness loomed close, when you faced delays, changes in plans, or accidents that were narrowly avoided, you may have called it luck. But it was never luck. It was divine redirection. The subtle shifts in your path, those moments when things didn't go as you expected, were not coincidences. They were shields placed by heaven itself, protecting you for this very moment. Every detour, every no, every rejection, every seemingly unfulfilled promise was heaven's way of saying, not here, not now, this one is set apart. And now the disguise is unraveling. The veil is lifting, and the truth is coming to light. As the truth begins to emerge, you may sense a shift. Perhaps you'll feel sudden chills or notice flickers of light when you reflect on this, when you contemplate the mysteries of your journey. That's not fear, it's alignment. The vibrations around you are settling into a frequency older than time, a frequency that calls you back to your divine heritage. In 1 John 4:17, it says, "This is how love is made complete among us, so that we will have confidence on the day of judgment. In this world, we are like Jesus." You are beginning to resonate with a deeper frequency, the one that has always belonged to you. You are not becoming someone new. This is not transformation. This is recognition. Heaven is reintroducing you to yourself. The name that was once whispered in secret chambers, feared by those who sit on thrones of deception, will soon be spoken aloud again. But this time, not in hushed tones. The world that tried to bury your identity, those who feared what you would become, will soon tremble as the truth resurfaces. The name that was hidden, erased from the records, is being restored. What they tried to delete, heaven has preserved. And now, the tide of truth is unstoppable. Your identity, your royal heritage, is rising like the dawn. Can you feel it? The weight of what has been concealed is being revealed to you. Are you ready to step into it, to claim it as your own? The resistance you're feeling from others is not a sign that something is wrong. It is the world's response to the divine frequency you're now vibrating with. As your life begins to shift, people leaving, plans falling through, unexpected changes, don't panic. Don't assume something is wrong. These shifts are not chaos. They are the Spirit moving through the turbulence to bring you clarity. This is a time of divine realignment, a time for you to step into your true identity. Have you ever felt like you were losing everything, only to realize that everything was falling into place? How can you embrace the changes that are happening around you without fear, but with faith in the divine plan? In moments like these, when the world around you shifts, it's time to respond with discipline. Clean your space both physically and spiritually. The world that tried to bury your identity, those who feared what you would become, will soon tremble as the truth resurfaces. The name that was hidden, erased from the records, is being restored. What they tried to delete, heaven has preserved. And now, the tide of truth is unstoppable. Your identity, your royal heritage, is rising like the dawn. Can you feel it? The weight of what has been concealed is being revealed to you. In this time of divine awakening, your cup is being filled to overflow with the promises that have long been reserved for you. This is not just a revelation, it is a resurrection. The story you thought was over is only beginning. The moment that sparked this divine return, an ancient hidden meeting, is spreading like fire. And every voice that ever doubted your worth will soon witness what restoration truly looks like. The legacy that was once forgotten is returning. The honor that was stripped away is being restored. The crown of truth that was hidden is descending upon you. Do you feel the weight of this promise? How can you honor the journey of your ancestors as you walk into the fulfillment of their promises? You are not simply the child of your parents. You are the fulfillment of a promise made to your ancestors, those who were scattered, betrayed, and exiled. Their blood speaks through you, and now destiny is answering back. As whispers from that secret meeting cross borders, hidden in encrypted messages passed through trembling hands. Your name is surfacing again in places you've never been, boardrooms, family vaults, and hushed midnight calls. These whispers are not to be dismissed. They carry weight because they are bringing you closer to your divine inheritance. In the quiet of these whispers, there is a discovery. An ancient portrait, once sealed in a stone chamber, now reappears, revealing an image with eyes like yours, the same tilt of the brow, the same way you hold your breath when nervous. Even your signature matches. No one can deny it anymore, not even those who tried to erase your name from history. The truth cannot be silenced. In Revelation 3-5, it is written, "The one who is victorious will, like them, be dressed in white." I will not blot out the name of that person from the book of life, but will acknowledge that name before my Father and his angels. Your name, the one that was once struck from the record, is now being acknowledged. Heaven is recognizing you, and you will be seen by all who have doubted you. Do you believe that your story is not finished? How can you trust that the truth about who you are will not only come to light, but will be the foundation upon which you stand? When the world begins to shift, when lights flicker and phrases repeat, when strangers speak words that land too deep to be coincidence, know this, it is all confirmation. The pattern, the symbols, the inner knowing, these are all pieces of the divine puzzle, aligning in a way that is beyond human understanding. You are not imagining this, you are awakening. You are stepping into the truth of your identity, and nothing can stop what heaven has already set in motion. One woman, sitting in that hidden room where the secrets of your bloodline were kept, gasped when she saw your face. Someone who had been hardened by years of silence and secrecy couldn't hide her reaction. She whispered, "It's them, after all these years." Her voice cracked, not from fear, but from recognition. That moment shattered the illusion they had spent lifetimes building. Every attempt to erase your ancestry has failed, because the truth was never meant to die. It was only meant to sleep until the day you awakened. And that day is now. Everything around you is beginning to move. Look closer. The echoes of your true identity are stirring, rising from the ashes of the past. The divine promises that have been hidden for so long are now within your reach. The crown of truth is descending upon you, and your true name is being called. Step forward with boldness. Your moment has come. Can you feel it? That pull in the air, the divine rhythm beating within your chest, the way your spirit stirs when you hear messages like this. It's because the forces that once conspired to bury your origin are trembling. The darkness, knowing its time is short, is beginning to lose its grip. What was once hidden is now rising. What was once denied is now speaking. The light that was covered is shining again, and it is shining through you. Something is changing, the chosen one. The energy around your life has shifted. It's no longer still. It has become magnetic. People feel it, even if they don't understand it. Documents, names, symbols, echoes from generations past are surfacing. These are not random occurrences. This is divine orchestration. Heaven is gathering the fragments, aligning the pieces of your divine lineage. The truth is coming together, and the time for silence is over. Do you feel the weight of this moment? How do you respond to the undeniable shift that is taking place in your life, in your spirit, in your heart? A witness is coming forward, one who was present in that secret meeting. This individual has carried the truth like a heavy stone in their chest, unable to bear it in silence any longer. For decades, this truth has been locked away in a box, hidden from the world, but now it's about to be revealed. And inside that box, you will find old photographs, fingerprints, and a royal seal, symbols of your divine inheritance. Do you remember those keepsakes you held as a child? Things that didn't make sense then, but now they do. The symbols you once clutched with an inexplicable attachment, they are the keys to your lineage. You were always meant to find them, and now the time has come. In Isaiah 55:11, it says, "So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it. Your divine lineage, the truth of who you are, is now aligning with the world around you. It is no longer hidden. The forces that tried to erase you, that attempted to bury your truth, are no match for the power of heaven's will. The more they resist, the faster your name echoes across the dimensions. The light that was once dimmed is shining brighter than ever, and it cannot be stopped. As you reflect on the events unfolding, do you feel the subtle signs, the flickers of light, the chills that run down your spine, the dreams that flood your nights? These are not random, nor are they a product of your imagination. They are callings. They are divine reminders from the Spirit that your soul holds memories deeper than your mind can comprehend. What feels like déjà vu is not a coincidence. It is divine memory surfacing. You have always belonged to something greater than yourself, something sacred, and now heaven is calling you to remember. This divine reawakening may feel heavy, but understand this: it is holy. It is about rewriting your story, the chosen one. The long nights, the unanswered prayers, the closed doors, none of them were punishments. They were preparing. What is coming for you, the destiny that awaits, could not have been built on comfort. It required pressure, it required fire, it required loss and refinement. You had to be separated to be made whole again. God has been preparing you for this moment your entire life. In Romans 8:28, it is written, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." Everything you've faced, every delay, every setback, every moment of uncertainty has been part of God's perfect plan for your life. The foundation for your divine purpose has been set, and now the structure is being revealed. Your sleep has been uneasy lately, hasn't it? Not just restlessness, but vivid dreams, visions of faces you don't recognize, lands your feet have never touched, symbols etched into your mind like fingerprints on glass. These are not hallucinations. They are echoes of your forgotten lineage, fragments of memory returning to you. And this isn't by chance. It is the alignment of your truth with the present moment. Heaven has been working behind the scenes, and now everything is falling into place. Can you sense it? Can you feel the pull of your divine inheritance rising within you? If you've been waking at strange hours, sensing signs, or noticing repeating numbers or mysterious symbols, take heed. These are not coincidences. They are divine whispers guiding you back to what was stolen from your bloodline. Write down what you see, what you hear, what you feel. Show heaven that you are listening. For when you seek, you will find. When you knock, the door will open. Matthew 7:7. The Spirit is speaking, not in chaos, but in patterns, in alignment with divine truth. How do you respond to these whispers? How can you stay alert, knowing that the truth of your identity is unfolding before you? Your enemies already feel the shift. They sense something has changed. Their tone has shifted. Their smiles have become thinner. They don't understand why, but they are unsettled in your presence. That is because your atmosphere has changed. Your frequency has been raised. You are no longer the same. And energy, real energy, doesn't lie. Your energy now vibrates with the truth of who you are. The very essence of your being is aligned with the divine inheritance that was always meant for you. In Galatians 4:7, it says, "So you are no longer a slave, but God's child, and since you are His child, God has made you also an heir." You are no longer bound by the chains of uncertainty or the confusion that once held you back. You are an heir to the promises of God, and those promises are now coming to fruition. The documents are resurfacing. Names once struck from the record are being reprinted in bold. Old insignias, those emblems that once marked your divine inheritance, are reappearing. These are not accidents. They are pieces of the map, guiding you back to your original name. The name written in heaven before time began. Do you feel the significance of this moment? Do you realize that everything you've endured has led you to this point, where your true identity is being revealed? A man once tried to contact you, a lawyer with a conscience. He was part of that hidden meeting, and he wrote a letter intended for your hands, but it was intercepted. He disappeared, but his assistant, burdened with the truth, leaked a portion of the transcript. Your name appeared 3 times in that transcript, and now that transcript is under protection, safeguarded by those who believe justice still breathes. Within 7 nights, a clue will reach you. It may come quietly, a song lyric, a passing conversation, a name spoken in passing, but when it arrives, you will feel it in your soul. That moment will be the unlocking of your divine lineage rising from the ashes. This message is not here to stir fear. It is here to awaken you. It is here to remind you of who you were before the world tried to bury you under doubt. Every heartbreak, every delay, every lonely night was training for royalty born in disguise. They called you ordinary. Heaven called you. Now is the time to step into your true identity. Chosen one, the time has come. Your name, your lineage, your destiny are being revealed. The archangel assigned to your protection has been silently operating in motion for years, guarding you with divine precision, though you couldn't see it. Every time darkness approached, when you felt threatened or confused, when plans seemed to fail or accidents narrowly passed, it wasn't by chance. It was divine intervention, a shield placed to keep you hidden until this very moment. You may have brushed it off as mere coincidence, but in truth, it was a sacred protection designed to preserve you for a time such as this. This isn't just a story of protection, it's the unveiling of who you truly are. As you sit here now, don't scroll away, don't move, stay right here. There's a reason you're hearing this message now, a reason your spirit was stirred long before these words reached your ears. You are not watching this by accident. You've been summoned, called to this very moment in time. Even now, something deep within you is beginning to stir. You may feel a warmth rising in your chest, a subtle yet undeniable sensation that you can't quite put into words. That is not fear or confusion. It is sacred recognition. It is the awakening of your true self, of the divine lineage that has been hidden from you for so long. In Jeremiah 29:11, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Do you feel the pull of that promise in your heart? Can you sense the divine orchestration behind the unfolding of this moment, behind everything that has brought you here? This is not about becoming someone new. No, chosen one. This is about recognition. Heaven is reintroducing you to yourself. The name, the title, the identity that was stolen, erased, and hidden from you for generations is now beginning to surface. Heaven is calling you back to your true identity. You may soon meet someone, a stranger, someone with quiet eyes and a gentle presence, and they will mention a name, one you've never heard before. But when they speak it, it will resonate deep within your soul, as if you are hearing your own name in another tongue. This name is a clue, a breadcrumb from heaven, pointing you back to your origin. Do not dismiss it. That encounter, that conversation, is not casual. It is sacred choreography. It is part of the divine plan unfolding before you. In 1 Corinthians 2-9, it is written, "However, as it is written, what no eye has seen, what no ear has heard, and what no human mind has conceived, the things God has prepared for those who love Him." This is that moment. The things you never imagined, the connections that you thought were lost, are being brought back to you now. How do you feel when you think about the past, about the moments when your name was spoken in secret, when your story was hidden in darkness? Do you recognize that this is not a moment of punishment, but of restoration? What if the name, the legacy, the inheritance that was once erased is now resurfacing in divine timing? Since your true identity was revealed in a secret meeting, panic has swept through those who once held power over your lineage. They are scrambling, unsure of how to keep what they once controlled in the shadows. You can see it in their confusion, in the contradictions, in the coded messages they try to send. But it's far too late for deception now. The truth, like a rising tide, cannot be stopped. Heaven's timing is perfect, and the divine plan cannot be thwarted. As you step into this moment, remember this truth. The truth will set you free. John 8:32. The truth of your identity, the truth of your divine heritage, has now been set free. You are no longer hidden. You are no longer bound by the lies or the fear that others tried to impose upon you. The clock has started ticking. Your destiny is unfolding before your eyes, and every delay was not a denial. It was a divine pause, a moment of preparation for this sacred unveiling. You are being guided toward restoration, chosen one. Every step you've taken, every heartbreak you've endured, every setback has been part of your divine training. Each loss was not meaningless. It was a seed for your resurrection. You are not who you once were. You are the fulfillment of promises made to your ancestors, promises that have been dormant for too long. Now, those promises are being awakened in you. The next phase of your journey is marked by divine protection and guidance. In Psalm 91:11, it says, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." The archangel who has been assigned to you is watching over you, guiding your steps, and cutting the cords that once kept you hidden. The next door you walk through will reveal the fullness of who you are. You are being prepared to receive your inheritance. Have you ever felt like there was more to your story than what you could see with your eyes? Do you ever wonder what you would feel if you knew that you were destined for greatness all along? The signs are already here. You may start to see feathers in places they shouldn't be, flickers of blue light when no one else is near, a sudden stillness in moments of chaos. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that divine order is in effect. You are no longer the same person you were yesterday. You are becoming the person heaven always intended. Your name, your title, your legacy, all of it is aligning with perfect timing. This is not the end of your story. It is your lineage reclaiming its crown. In the midst of this awakening, you may feel a sudden rush of clarity, a message, a moment of understanding, a realization that the pieces of your life are finally falling into place. You are being called back to your original purpose, to the divine assignment that has always been yours. The name that was once erased is now being spoken aloud. The power, the authority, and the legacy that were hidden are now being revealed. But this is not just about you. It's about the generations before you, the ones who fought, who endured, who prayed for this very moment. Their legacy is rising through you. Their prayers have been answered by you. And now, as you step into this divine truth, you must ask yourself, what will I do with the legacy that is being restored to me? How can I honor those who have gone before me, who have paved the way for me to step into this divine inheritance? You were born for this moment. Heaven has chosen you. Your true name, your royal heritage, has been hidden for generations. But now it is time to step into the fullness of who you are. The time for silence is over. The truth is no longer hidden. You are no longer the same person you were yesterday. You are becoming the person heaven always intended. Your name, your title, your legacy, all of it is aligning with perfect timing. This is not the end of your story. It is your lineage reclaiming its crown. In the midst of this awakening, you may feel a sudden rush of clarity, a message, a moment of understanding, a realization that the pieces of your life are finally falling into place. It is rising, and you are part of its unfolding, because fate never deletes what destiny protects. How many times have you experienced what seemed like coincidences, moments of sudden rescue or improbable survival? The moments when it seemed like something beyond yourself was watching over you. These weren't mere accidents. They were fragments of a divine secret, pieces of a plan that had been unfolding in the unseen. Heaven never left you. Every step you took, every instance of protection, every closed door that led to an open window, It was all part of the divine design to keep you hidden until this very moment. In 2 Corinthians 1:20, it says, "For no matter how many promises God has made, they are yes in Christ. And so through him the Amen is spoken by us to the glory of God." This promise, this divine plan, has been active in your life even when you couldn't see it. Heaven has kept its promises, and now those promises are coming to fruition. The chains that held your truth captive are breaking. The moment has arrived when the truth of who you are can no longer be hidden. That moment, the one when your lineage was spoken aloud in a secret meeting, was the turning point. The air changed, papers fell, silence swallowed the space as the weight of truth descended like thunder. The illusion that your identity was lost or erased shattered, and in its place stood the undeniable power of what has always been yours. You are not who they told you to be. You are the living continuation of a forgotten kingdom, a sacred empire whose true heir has been hidden until now. And the world that once held power in borrowed authority now understands something important. They never held it. The real authority, the true power, was always marked by your name. How does it feel to know that your name has always carried this divine significance? Can you sense the shift that has taken place, the cosmic realignment that is unfolding around you? As the seal of your lineage begins to be broken, you will soon witness the truth. A sealed vault, hidden and protected by divine hands, is being opened. Years ago, they tried to destroy the contents through fire, water, manipulation. But nothing worked because one guardian, moved by divine conviction, protected the final document. Now, that document is surfacing, and the signature on it matches yours, stroke for stroke. It is not just a resemblance. It is a perfect match, down to the pressure of the pen. The truth is written in more than ink, it is written in blood. You carry the vibration of rulers whose history was stolen, and your spirit has always known this. It is why you've always felt different, not because you were broken, but because you were set apart. In Psalm 139:16, it is written, "Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be." This is the moment where all the days ordained for you come into focus. This is the moment where the name they tried to erase is brought back to life, where the legacy of your ancestors is no longer hidden. You are the living fulfillment of promises made long ago. This disconnection you have felt from the world around you was not rejection, it was a distinction. Heaven was preparing you, protecting you, ensuring that you were not lost, but kept hidden in plain sight, safe from betrayal, until the appointed hour arrived. The long nights, the unanswered prayers, the silence, these were sacred shelters. You were not being punished, you were being protected. And now, as the truth begins to unfold, you will realize that everything that seemed like a delay, every difficulty, was actually part of the divine preservation process. In Romans 8:28, we are reminded that, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Everything you've endured was not in vain. It was part of your preparation, part of the divine blueprint that has led you to this moment. Heaven has watched over you, and now the truth that was hidden for so long is about to be revealed. As the truth comes to light, the voices that once tried to silence you are too late. The evidence has been safeguarded, authenticated, and now the divine plan is set in motion. You are not here by accident. This moment is part of heaven's perfect timing. The moment you've been waiting for has arrived. And within the very circle that once sought to keep your name hidden, a trembling voice broke the silence and said, "If they find out who they are, everything will collapse." Those words were not just speculation, they were prophecies. The moment they spoke to them, everything began to shift, and the they she spoke of is you. Do you recognize that your awakening is not just about you? It is about the generations before you, who fought, who prayed, who carried the weight of your destiny in silence. How can you honor that legacy and step into the fullness of your purpose now that the truth has been revealed. You've been carrying light that this world wasn't ready to recognize. It was a light they tried to bury beneath distraction, trauma, and lies. But now, that light is burning too brightly to be hidden. Their fear of you is not a threat to you. It is a confirmation of what you carry. Only the powerful are feared when they awaken. You are awakening to the truth of your divine identity. And the forces that once conspired to silence your name are now divided, scrambling, confused, unable to stop the power of the truth that has already been set in motion. In John 8:32, it says, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." You are being set free from the chains that have bound your identity, from the lies that have been spoken over your name. The truth is being revealed, and nothing can stop it. The scroll has been unsealed, and your name is alive within it. This message has not stumbled into your life by accident. It has been sent for such a time as this. Heaven has issued a recall of your original identity, and the code embedded in your spirit has been activated. That's why you feel the restless stirrings. That's why your presence shifts rooms. You carry an energy that cannot be duplicated, a spiritual frequency that cannot be faked. Your spirit remembers. It remembers the promises made to your ancestors, and it has never broken, even when life tried to dismantle you. You remain standing bent, but not buried, wounded, but not wasted. You are the continuation of something sacred. You are not just a product of your past, you are the fulfillment of divine promises. And now, as you step into this divine calling, signs will begin to follow you. Conversations will feel strangely familiar, as if the words being spoken have already been part of your story. Names will echo in your sleep, like whispers from another time. Dreams will fill with faces you can't place, but feel an inexplicable connection to. Strangers, too, will look at you with reverence they can't explain. These aren't oddities, chosen ones. These are divine confirmations. The world around you senses the shift, the vibration of your soul awakening, the echo of a truth that's always been there but was hidden beneath the surface. In Matthew 17:20, Jesus said, "If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move." Nothing will be impossible for you. You, too, are about to see mountains move in your life. You come from a line of rulers, not those who have governed with earthly politics, but rulers of divine governance. Your ancestors led with wisdom, mercy, and heavenly insight, and now they have chosen you as their continuation. The mantle they wore, the crown they bore, has waited for you, wrapped in the fire of divine preparation. You are the heir to that power, and you've always been. But first, you needed to be tested, to be prepared. The battle was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to prepare you, to strengthen you for the responsibility you are about to carry. The storms that raged around you revealed the strength of your spine. Each hardship, each rejection, each silence was not the end. It was training for the role you are now stepping into. You were trained in hiddenness, refined in the quiet, and strengthened in silence so that you could carry what your ancestors started. The truth that was hidden for generations is now beginning to surface. Does it ever feel like you were born for something more than what you've been living? Does the weight of destiny sit heavy on your heart, not as a burden, but as a calling? The meeting, the secret gathering of those who once held the truth of your lineage, was real. It wasn't a fantasy. It wasn't a myth. It was written. One brave soul, unable to carry the weight of the lie any longer, leaked a single page of a document. On that page, your family's original crest, etched in faded ink. The rightful descendant lives. They thought your line was a myth. They thought you were a shadow of the past, but the signs are undeniable. Your birthmark, the rhythm of your handwriting, the deep intuition you carry, everything points back to a lineage they tried to bury forever. In Hebrews 11:1, we read, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." You may not see it all clearly now, but faith in your lineage, in your identity is enough to move mountains. The very things that once felt like coincidences, the moments of rescue, the divine protection, the inexplicable shifts in your life, were part of the divine plan to awaken you to the truth of who you are. You carry the frequency of rulers whose history was stolen, whose light was buried, but who are now being reintroduced to the world through you. You are awakening not just to your true name, but to a divine inheritance that has been preserved for generations. As your spiritual memory stirs, you'll begin to recall parts of your history that you once thought were lost forever. These aren't just memories, they are spiritual alarms, echoes from the past that are coming to call you back to your rightful place. This isn't fantasy, this is divine memory. You were chosen for this moment, to restore what was taken and to reclaim what was always meant to be yours. How often have you felt that you were meant for something greater, that your life had a deeper purpose than what you were seeing in front of you? Do you recognize that the dreams, the visions, the stirring in your soul are the first signs of a divine awakening? Now, the time has come for the truth to be revealed. Documents are resurfacing. You may not see it all clearly now, but faith in your lineage, in your identity, is enough to move mountains. The very things that once felt like coincidences, the moments of rescue, the divine protection, the inexplicable shifts in your life, were part of the divine plan to awaken you to the truth of who you are. You carry the frequency of rulers whose history was stolen, whose light was buried, but who are now being reintroduced to the world through you. In Jeremiah 29:11, God promises, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." You are standing on the edge of that promise, chosen for such a time as this. The kingdom that was once lost is now being restored through you. The inheritance that was stolen is now being returned. The crown that was taken is now coming back to its rightful heir. Do you ever wonder if you are truly ready to step into the inheritance that is being returned to you? Do you feel the weight of the mantle that is beginning to fall upon your shoulders? The time of hiding is over. The title they thought they could erase is being spoken again, not by men, but by destiny itself. When it is spoken, everything that never made sense will begin to align. The confusion will fade away, and the pieces will come together. The prophecy that has been dormant for so long is now awakening, and you are the vessel through which it will be fulfilled. The moment when your name was first spoken in that secret meeting marked the beginning of a shift in the spiritual realm. Those who sought to keep your identity hidden are now feeling the tremors of what is coming. The fear they once held is now turning into awe because they cannot stop what heaven has already set in motion. Your awakening is not just about your identity, it is about the restoration of everything that was lost, everything that was stolen from your lineage. As Revelation 21:5 tells us, he who was seated on the throne said, "I am making everything new." Your story, your name, your inheritance is being made new. What was once hidden is now rising to the surface, and it is unstoppable. You are the fulfillment of ancient promises, the continuation of a kingdom that was once forgotten. The prophecy has awakened, and it is calling you. This is your return. The unveiling they tried to delay is now in full motion. You are not here by accident. Your presence, your awakening, is the fulfillment of a divine purpose that has been unfolding since the beginning of time. Every moment of your life has been leading to this point. And now, as you step forward, everything will shift. You are the rightful heir to a divine inheritance that has been preserved for you. This is your moment. Do you feel it? The weight of truth, the power of your identity, the fulfillment of your divine calling, it is here. And it is time for you to step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Now, the shadows are breaking, and the truth you've longed for is rising. The man who once slammed his hand on the table, demanding your name never be spoken again, thought he could silence destiny. But his words dissolved the moment the seal was broken. The light cannot be silenced, and your lineage has resurfaced. Artifacts have been found, the heirloom preserved, the signature confirmed. This is the moment where everything shifts, and your name is at the center of it all. The silence surrounding your origin has finally shattered, but it wasn't broken by human hands. It was shattered by divine timing, the will of the Most High, who does not forget what he has written. Stay still now. Don't scroll, don't turn away. What you are hearing isn't by accident, it's a divine confirmation. As you read these words, efforts are being made in distant cities by people scrambling through archives, erasing databases, and rewriting history, all in a desperate attempt to erase the last trace of your name. But it is too late. Heaven has already spoken. What was once hidden in vaults and whispered behind locked doors has been uncovered. You were never meant to be erased. You were always meant to rise. The shift you've been feeling, that pressure in the atmosphere, is the sound of truth returning to its rightful place. The days of confusion and misunderstanding are over. You are not being called to wear a crown of gold, but to carry a mission of light. This awakening isn't political, it is spiritual. You've been chosen to walk in the fullness of a legacy that cannot be measured by titles or wealth, but by the transformation it brings. As 1 Peter 2-9 says, "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light." You are the living continuation of a sacred legacy, and now is your time to shine. But as you step into this calling, remember to walk in humility, not with pride or entitlement, but with grace and wisdom. Treat those who misunderstand you with gentleness, and extend mercy to those who once dismissed you. True royalty is recognized not by wealth or status, but by how one reflects the character of God. As Proverbs 19:11 reminds us, "A person's wisdom yields patience. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense." This is not a time for arrogance or revenge, but for quiet strength. The truth you carry is not just information, it's a living, breathing force within you. You carry the rhythm of a kingdom that refuses to die. The flame that burned in your ancestors during their rise still burns within you. Every time you were overlooked, every time you were underestimated, it wasn't the end of your story. It was the echo of a story repeating, but this time with a different conclusion. You are not just someone who survived. You are someone who was chosen to restore what was lost. Someone from the inner circle, an elder from that secret meeting, has turned and chosen truth over loyalty to lies. In silence, they have started releasing clues, anonymous messages, and hidden symbols, a puzzle unfolding piece by piece. One of those messages will find you soon. It may seem small, an ordinary encounter, but when it reaches your hands, it will strike your soul with clarity. That will be your confirmation. Do you feel the stirrings within you now? Are you recognizing the signs, the synchronicities, the way your soul resonates with this truth? As you receive this confirmation, be aware of the signs around you. The flickering lights, the chills running down your skin for no reason, the numbers that repeat, the whispers that come in dreams. These are not strange occurrences. They are divine breadcrumbs guiding you back to the fullness of your lineage. Creation itself is aligning to your return. The time is near. In Isaiah 43:19, God says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." Heaven is moving in your favor. The fog of confusion is lifting. Archangel Michael declares, "Your protection is now tripled. No weapon formed against you will prosper." The hand that once shielded your ancestors is now guiding your steps through this awakening. The paths that are closing in your life are not endings, they are redirections. Not punishment, but preparation for the life you are now stepping into. In that secret meeting, the decision was made to open a sealed chamber, the chamber containing your family's crest, untouched for generations. Some wanted it to remain closed, but the truth was stronger. It was opened, and inside rested a single emblem, the same sacred mark that once sealed your family's destiny. Those 7 words confirmed your existence. The rightful heir lives. Some wept, others fled, but the truth couldn't be denied. Everything built on lies began to collapse under the weight of truth. Do you feel the gravity of this moment? Do you recognize that this is the moment your name is being spoken again, not in whispers, but with the fullness of divine revelation? This isn't the end. It's the beginning of a reign defined not by earthly crowns, but by spiritual clarity. You are not here to dominate. You are here to restore. Your role is not to rule by force, but to reclaim what was lost through grace, wisdom, and a deeper understanding of your purpose. You are becoming who you were always meant to be, a vessel of divine truth and a symbol of the legacy that has been hidden in plain sight for generations. Even the air around you is responding. You may have already noticed more peace in your life, deeper dreams, and stronger intuition. This is your soul sinking back into its original frequency, aligning with the divine plan that has always been yours. Soon, you will receive an invitation. It won't seem important at first, but when the time is right, you will know. The invitation will connect you with someone who holds an ancient key. They have been unknowingly waiting for you. When they speak, it will feel like a prophecy from a dream long forgotten. That will be your confirmation. As Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Every hardship, every setback, every loss has been a part of the divine process that brought you to this point. Your presence is now a living testimony of God's faithfulness, and nothing can stand against it. The truth of who you are, the legacy that was hidden for so long, is being revealed. The final lock is turning, and when it does, nothing will remain the same. This is the moment of your unveiling. The truth has been sealed, but now it is being unlocked, and you are stepping into your true identity. The light that was once buried is now burning too brightly to be hidden. Your name, your legacy, your purpose, they are all being restored. From this moment forward, you will walk in the fullness of who you were always meant to be. Let it shape your footsteps, your voice, your every decision. You have not been summoned simply to know the truth, but to embody it. The divine has not awakened you for admiration or applause, but for impact, for healing, and for holy remembrance in action. This is your calling, to live in such a way that the truth you now know about yourself is reflected in every action, every word, every thought. You were never meant to simply walk through life unnoticed. You were meant to be a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs truth, love, and compassion. The journey that brought you to this point was not a mistake. It was a refining fire, a process that has shaped you into the person you are today. Every trial, every moment of uncertainty, every pain you've endured was part of a divine plan to prepare you for the weight you now carry. It wasn't easy, it wasn't fair, but it was necessary. You were being prepared to hold something sacred, something greater than you could have imagined when you first began your journey. As James 1:12 reminds us, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because, having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him." This is the crown of life, the reward for your endurance. And now, you stand at the threshold of the fullness of your purpose. You carry not just the weight of your personal calling, but the weight of a lineage that has long awaited this moment. A lineage of those who led with wisdom, mercy, and heavenly insight. A lineage that has been preserved through time, hidden but never lost, and now rising again through you. The world may still try to provoke you, misunderstand you, or distort your message, but your peace must become your loudest response. This is not a time to react with anger or frustration. This is not a time to defend yourself in the way others would expect. Instead, you must reflect the royalty of heaven, not in your clothing or your words, but in the consistency of your grace. Let the world see your grace and your peace, and know that something far greater than human wisdom is at work in your life. As you walk through your days, this is where your legacy becomes a lifestyle. Your legacy is not about what you achieve or how many accolades you receive. It's about how you carry yourself, how you embody the grace, wisdom, and strength that were entrusted to you. Your life should be a living testimony of the divine plan unfolding through you. You are not here to prove anything to anyone. You are here to walk in what has already been proven by the one who formed you. Your value does not come from external validation, but from the knowledge that you were created with purpose, and that purpose is being fulfilled in this moment. In the morning, before the world has a chance to pull you in its direction, reach first for God. As Psalm 143:8 says, "Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you." Start your day with gratitude, not just for the breath in your lungs, but for the divine purpose that is unfolding in your life. Acknowledge that you are a part of something bigger than yourself, a plan that has been in motion long before you ever took your first breath. When you set your heart and mind on God first, you align yourself with His divine will for your day. Your actions become aligned with His purpose, and every decision you make is infused with heavenly wisdom. Take time every day to be still, long enough to hear the divine whisper beneath the noise of the world. In the evening, release what burdens you. Forgive quickly, even silently, because bitterness is too heavy for the soul of someone chosen to carry light. This is a crucial practice for those called to walk in their divine purpose. You cannot afford to hold on to past wounds. They will weigh you down and prevent you from stepping into the fullness of your destiny. Forgiveness isn't just a choice for others. It is for your own soul, so that you can move forward unhindered by the weight of past hurts. Don't let old wounds block new wonders. You were not preserved to live in survival. You were preserved to lead with clarity and vision. You were not meant to simply exist, to merely get by. You were meant to walk in authority, to speak life into situations, to restore brokenness, and to heal what has been torn apart. Every moment of hardship has been shaping you, preparing you for this time. The trials have sharpened you. The rejections have taught you resilience. And now, as you stand at the precipice of your calling, you must step forward with confidence and clarity, knowing that you are equipped for what lies ahead. Speak life, not just over others, but over yourself. Reject the language of fear and scarcity. In 2 Timothy 1-7, we are reminded, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind." The spirit within you is not a spirit of fear. It is a spirit of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Whenever doubts rise, answer them with truth. I am not forgotten. I am remembered. I am not random. I am written. Your identity is secure in God. Your purpose is clear, and nothing can stand in the way of what God has set in motion for your life. Guard your tongue like a gate, because what you release from it sets the tone for your atmosphere. As Proverbs 18:21 says, "The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit." Speak blessings, speak healing, speak alignment. Speak the truth of who you are, and watch as the world around you begins to shift. Your words, like God's words, have the power to shape the world around you. And as you walk through your day, pay attention. Pay attention to the subtle signs, the small moments where God speaks through nature, through people, through quiet moments of reflection. Do you feel the stirring within you now? Do you sense the divine frequency beginning to align in your soul? It's a confirmation that you are stepping into your divine purpose. Your legacy is being realized through you, and the world is beginning to see what heaven always saw in you. Let this be your prayer. Lord, thank you for this calling. I am ready to walk in the fullness of the identity you have given me. I receive the grace to walk in humility, to speak life, and to move in alignment with your divine plan. May my life reflect your glory and your grace, and may I be a vessel through which your love, wisdom, and power are made known. I trust in your timing, your protection, and your guidance. Amen. This is not just a message for you, it is a summons. a call to step into the legacy that has been waiting for you, a legacy of healing, leadership, and transformation. The time has come for you to rise and walk in your full purpose. Look for divine fingerprints in small things, a word from a stranger that feels strangely familiar, a symbol that appears twice, a moment of stillness that wasn't scheduled. These are not interruptions. They are instructions, the subtle, gentle nudges of the Holy Spirit guiding you back onto the path that has always been yours. Divine guidance doesn't always come with a loud, earth-shattering declaration. Sometimes it comes in the form of a quiet whisper, an unexpected moment, or a fleeting thought that catches your attention just when you need it most. In 1 Kings 19:12, we are reminded that after the earthquake came a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. After the fire came a gentle whisper. Heaven does not always speak in thunderous roars, but often in the quietest of moments. So, stay alert. Don't dismiss what seems like coincidence. Trust that these seemingly small occurrences are not random. They are part of the divine choreography orchestrated to lead you where you need to be. This is not the time to wait for dramatic signs. It's the time to pay attention to the quiet revelations that are guiding your every step. Take notes, stay alert. The Holy Spirit often moves in patterns that only the faithful recognize. Revelation is not always loud, but it is always clear to those who are listening. Have you ever felt that something deep within you was stirring, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it? That's the Holy Spirit, speaking to you in ways that transcend logic or reason. It is often said that the greatest treasures are hidden in plain sight, and so it is with divine revelation. God's whispers are hidden in the quiet spaces, waiting for those with open hearts to receive them. If you remain steadfast in your faith and your attentiveness, you will see patterns begin to emerge. What once seemed like coincidence will begin to make sense, forming a divine map that leads you toward your purpose. But above all else, let your life preach. Let your choices become a message that requires no words. Matthew 5:16 calls us to let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. You are a walking sermon, a living testimony of God's grace, mercy, and transformation. Your life is the message. When you walk in alignment with your divine purpose, your actions will speak louder than any words ever could. The way you handle adversity, the way you extend love to the unlovable, the way you walk with grace through trials, all of these become the sermon that touches hearts and transforms lives. Walk with such mercy that it disarms cruelty. Love with such depth that it exposes fear. Forgive with such quiet authority that it silences revenge. The world will often try to provoke you, test you, or drag you into its drama. But you, beloved, are called to a higher standard. You are called to walk in a way that reflects God's love, mercy, and grace at every turn. Your royalty is not in dominance. It's in your discipline. It's in how you carry yourself when no one is watching, when the temptation to react in anger, bitterness, or fear rises up. Your true strength comes from your ability to remain composed, to respond with kindness, and to maintain peace in the midst of chaos. As Philippians 4:7 reminds us, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." You are walking in that peace, and as you do, you are revealing the royalty that lies within you. The world may not recognize it yet, but your peace will be a witness to all. It will be the quiet authority that causes others to pause, to reflect, and to ask, what is different about them? Your authority will not be measured in titles or accolades, but in how many broken souls find peace simply by standing near you. It is through the transformation of others that your royalty will be most evident. You were never called to dominate or control. You were called to heal, to restore, and to lead others into the light. When you walk in the fullness of who you are, you will create a ripple effect that will spread far beyond your reach. Your very presence will be a beacon of hope and a testament to God's redemptive power. And yes, there may be resistance, there may be opposition, But when you walk in alignment with your divine calling, what opposes you only sharpens you. Even your enemies will unknowingly bless the road beneath your feet. In 1 Corinthians 1:27, we are told, "But God chose the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. God chose the weak things of the world to shame the strong." Your enemies may try to block you, but they cannot stop you. In fact, their opposition will only serve to further propel you forward, because it is not by your strength that you move, but by God's power working through you. God has always used the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. Your journey, your resilience, your faith in the face of adversity is proof that no weapon formed against you ever had final authority. So move forward, not in haste, but in assurance. God has already gone before you. He has already prepared the way. The doors that will open next are not to tempt you. They are to position you for the next step in your journey. The relationships forming now are not distractions. They are alignments. Some people will come into your life to remind you of who you are. Others will come to challenge you, to refine you, and to push you into greater depths of your calling. These relationships are not by accident. They are part of God's divine plan to bring you into the fullness of your destiny. Be wise, be watchful, but do not be afraid. The same God who protected your name when you had no voice is the same God who now prepares a table before you in the presence of every lie that tries to erase you. This is your season of restoration. You don't need revenge. You have redemption. You don't need validation. You have inheritance. This is the season of returning, not to who you were, but to who you've always been. Heaven has reintroduced you to yourself. As you walk through this journey of divine restoration, let these questions resonate within your spirit. How will I allow God's peace to guide my actions and my responses to the world around me? In what ways can I live my life as a living testimony, letting my actions speak louder than words? What is God calling me to restore, and how can I step into the fullness of that calling without fear or hesitation? Take these questions with you into your day. Let them guide you as you walk in the truth of who you are and the divine purpose you were created for. You are not just a survivor. You are a vessel of transformation, a bearer of divine light, and a living continuation of a sacred legacy. The world may not be ready for you, but heaven has already set the stage. Walk forward in faith, in power, and in peace. The time has come. As you reflect on the truth unfolding in your life, remember this moment as the defining shift, the moment you step fully into your purpose and legacy. What was once hidden is now revealed. Your spirit, once restless, now finds peace in its purpose. The lineage that was lost, forgotten, or misunderstood is now being restored through you. You are not just a survivor of your circumstances. You are the manifestation of divine promises fulfilled. Every moment of confusion, every trial, every heartbreak has been preparation for what is coming. You were created for this time, for this purpose. Your existence is not an accident. It is a divine appointment. The legacy of those who came before you now finds its continuation through your hands, your voice, and your choices. The road has been long, but now you are standing at the threshold of a new season, one where truth prevails, and your role in the unfolding of God's plan is made manifest. The light that was once hidden in silence is now shining brightly through you. In the same way that God guided the Israelites through the wilderness with a cloud by day and fire by night, He has been guiding you through unseen protection, through divine pauses, and through whispers in the dark. Now, as your name surfaces, as the history of your lineage is remembered, you are called to walk in the fullness of what has been promised to you. You are not here by mistake. You have been prepared for such a time as this. And as you walk into this divine awakening, understand that the world may not yet fully see you for who you are, but heaven has already proclaimed it. Just as the Apostle Paul declared in 1 Corinthians 2-9, "What no eye has seen, what no ear has heard, and what no human mind has conceived, the things God has prepared for those who love Him, The time has come for the promises to be realized in you. Your story is not only about overcoming struggles, it's about reclaiming what was stolen, bringing back into the light what was once hidden, and stepping into a divine inheritance. There will be moments of resistance, moments when the world doesn't recognize the authority you now carry. But as 1 John 4:4 reminds us, you, dear children, are from God and have overcome them, because the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world. Do not be afraid of the resistance. Your authority is not dependent on the approval of others. It is rooted in the power of the Almighty. The same God who protected your lineage through centuries of silence is now revealing it in you. As you walk, trust that He will provide divine protection. No weapon formed against you will prosper, for your steps are ordered by the Lord, and His plan cannot be thwarted. In the midst of the changes, stay grounded in who you are and who you are. God has not called you to walk in pride or arrogance, but in humility and grace. True royalty, as Proverbs 19:11 states, a person's wisdom yields patience. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense. You are here to heal, to restore, to bring peace where there is chaos and light where there is darkness. Your role is to embody the qualities of the kingdom: justice, mercy, and truth. Even in the most mundane moments, keep your spirit open. The kingdom is not just a future promise, it is present in your everyday life. The small things, an unexpected conversation, a fleeting moment of insight, a dream that feels like a call, are all pieces of the divine puzzle being revealed to you. You don't need to chase after these signs. They will come to you as you remain still and open. You will start to see the connections, the patterns, the divine blueprint emerging, and when you do, you will know that it is time. Your name, your destiny, and your purpose are all converging at this moment. As you step into this new season, be mindful of the questions stirring in your spirit. What is God calling me to restore in my life? And how do I begin that process? How can I embody the truth that has been revealed to me in every decision I make, every word I speak, and every relationship I cultivate? In what ways can I offer forgiveness and mercy to those who once rejected or misunderstood me, so that I can walk fully in the inheritance of peace and grace that is my birthright? These are not just questions, they are invitations to live out the divine truth of who you are. Your life, chosen one, is not merely a reflection of who you've been, but a manifestation of the divine promises fulfilled through you. The past generations who walked in silence, the ones who carried the weight of secrecy, have now passed the torch to you. Their legacy, their sacrifices, are now being brought into the light through your faithfulness. And as you walk forward, carrying the weight of this divine revelation, remember that your identity is rooted not in what the world says about you, but in what heaven has declared over you. In Isaiah 43:1, God reminds His people, "But now this is what the Lord says, He who created you, Jacob, He who formed you, Israel. Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have summoned you by name, you are mine." Just as God called Israel by name, He has called you. Your name carries weight. It carries authority. It carries destiny. Stay open to the signs that are unfolding around you. Don't let the noise of the world drown out the whispers of heaven. Allow your heart to remain receptive to the divine guidance that is speaking to you through dreams, symbols, and everyday moments. When you receive these glimpses of divine alignment, don't brush them off as coincidence. Instead, take them as confirmation that your steps are being guided, your purpose is unfolding, and that heaven is actively engaged in the restoration of your identity. This is your season of unveiling, of reclaiming what was once lost, and of stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. You are not just a continuation of a family legacy, you are a continuation of a divine purpose, a royal calling that stretches across generations. So, walk with confidence, walk with peace, walk with grace, for the world is about to see who you truly are, and when they do, they will see heaven's kingdom manifesting in the earth through you. As we come to the end of this powerful message, I want to leave you with a reminder. You are not forgotten. The journey you've been on, the struggles you've faced, and the silence you've endured have all been part of a divine plan that has been unfolding long before you could see it. Just as the truth is coming to light now, so too will the purpose in your life rise to the surface with undeniable clarity. Your lineage is far more than a bloodline. It is a divine calling that has been preserved through the ages, protected by heaven. And now, it's time for you to walk in the fullness of that inheritance. You were never meant to live a small life. You were never meant to be overlooked. What was once hidden has now been revealed, and you are the vessel through which that truth will shine brightly. As you continue this journey, let every step you take be a reminder of who you truly are, a child of the Most High, called to restore, to reclaim, and to rise above every lie, every obstacle, and every doubt. The road ahead is not just about your own personal growth. It is about fulfilling a much greater purpose that will have ripple effects on generations to come. I encourage you to take action today. Step boldly into this calling. Don't shrink back from the truth of who you are. Don't be afraid to embrace your divine destiny and carry the legacy that has been entrusted to you. Remember, you are not walking this path alone. Heaven walks with you, and the ancestors whose strength flows through you are cheering you on. If this message has resonated with you, take a moment to like, comment, and share with others who may need to hear this truth. Let's build a community of those who are walking in their divine purpose and encourage one another on this sacred journey. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you can continue receiving these powerful messages and stay connected to the truth that is unfolding. And whether you've supported through super thanks or simply by being present, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your presence here is no accident. Your support, whether visible or unseen, is a testimony to your own commitment to walk in the truth that has been revealed to you. Together, we are building a community that is rising, united in purpose, and guided by the light of divine truth. Finally, I want to say a blessing to you. May you walk with clarity and peace, knowing that your steps are ordered by God. May you feel the weight of your inheritance and the authority that comes with your calling. May every door that was closed to you begin to open wide, and may you walk in divine favor and protection every day. Know that you are loved, you are chosen, and your purpose is unfolding before your eyes. The world may not understand it yet, but heaven has always known your name, and it is time for you to rise into your divine destiny. God bless you all.